And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. How are we all doing? Are we doing all right? I actually forgot what I look like in netherite armor. I'm actually rather spiffing, aren't I? I am the spiffing Brit, not the other dude. Awesome. Today, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for the confirmation. We're here and see you. Brilliant. Today, yesterday. It was yesterday, wasn't it? I put out a vote to ask everybody, well, certainly everybody that was in the Discord. So if you're not joining the Discord, you didn't get to vote, and that's your own fault, and you have no one to blame but yourselves. But if you were in the vote, you managed to decide that we were going to come back to the Megabuild, as opposed to one of the Avocore or the Skyblock ones. So this is how it goes. Thank you for those of you that did actually vote, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm really, really grateful for that. And a little bit surprised, but pleasantly surprised that you actually enjoyed the buildy bit. So we're going to have a little bit of a chill time. You can ask all sorts of questions. I'm just going to lob blocks down and do stuff that a builder would do, just for a change. What could possibly go wrong? I probably shouldn't have asked that, but it's all right. It's all right. Thank you, ER. Thank you. My netherite armor does need an A, Christina Marie. I could not agree with you more. We need to get Mike on it, don't we? We need to get Mike on it. The thing is, the pack that Mike made doesn't work in 1.17, and obviously we are in 1.17. Let's get myself into survival, because I don't need to do any thumbnails, and we are good to go. So what I thought we'd do, if you remember, we did kind of the gate towers. This is just one of the small gate towers that we're working on at the moment there. I think we need to come along the other side and do the other one. Hey, Kingy, how you doing, my mate? Are you doing all right? So let's just get ourselves, I think, was it 14? Can anybody remember? Was it 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 high. See, I can remember things. And the middle is this one. So that's the middle. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And why am I doing it that way? We might as well do it the properly way, right? 2. How many have I done? Was that 4? Yeah. I've lost count already. I've only done 4. What's that all about? So how have we all been? Are we doing good? Have we been good? Are you behaving yourselves? I literally can't remember how many I've done. I'm talking, and I can't count and talk at the same time because I'm a man, and men can't double multitask. So 1, 2. I'm going to ask how you are in a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so now we should be there. We are good. Men can't multitask, Dad. I hate to be the person to tell this, but we just can't. We just can't do it. There's no point in us even trying. If I fall down here, I'm not going to die, am I? No, that's all good. So that's where we're going to go. That's going to be our tower. I need to go and get some scaffold. So how we all been? I can talk to you now for a little bit. How we all been? What was your weekend like? What did you get up to at the weekend? I had a proper busy one. But what did you guys get up to? I love these. I love these frames. Aren't they so cool? Right, let's get that out of the way. You always behave. Kingy, I've heard different. I've heard utterly different on that. L Rose, I've heard you are utter. Kingy told me that you don't. That you are a not behavey person. Hey Emma, our lady, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. So people, can you see? I've got this. I want to try and kind of emulate and dupe it on this other side, kind of. So to do that, I need to do kind of like an around thing, don't I? This side. So should I do it? Let's do it in cobble. I think I've got to come out once. A not behaving person. Yeah, that's a real thing, right? I'm doing all right, thanks, Emma, our lady. As actually, sounds suspiciously like a break. What are you on, Dad? What are you on? Seriously, not the faintest idea what you're talking about. No, I don't want to come that way. I don't want to come that way. That's going to go horribly wrong. So let's this way. Right, we're going to come 2, 3, 4, 5. As soon as I've done this, I can stop concentrating ever so slightly. Morning, you're early, didn't even have a coffee. It's 9 p.m, Kaz. What are you talking about? It is 9 p.m. 2, and then that goes there, and then that goes there. And we should then have an all of the way round. Okay, we're good to go. So now we're basically gonna go up 14 and build this up. And you can talk to me and tell me all about your week and your weekend and all that kind of other cool stuff, because I'm genuinely interested. The other L, no, girls can multitask. I'm sorry, let me be very clear. I'm not saying that women can't multitask. I'm sure women have the absolute ability they can both iron and do the washing at the same time. I have no doubt about that. But men can't. We just can't. It's not something we have in our makeup, shall we say. So it's just best us not even to pretend. Don't you avo me? Don't you avo me? We know it's all true. I'm going to get into so much trouble when a certain someone hears me say that. Okay, let's get this all around here. Stone bricks. So again, like the last one, I'm going to put more tough and mossy at the bottom, I think, and then slowly edge it up. Dead was trying to say, yeah, well, Dead's fibbing. Dead knows. As sure as egg lords are egg lords, that he can't multitask. And I don't care what he says, he's fibbing. He can do many things very well, one at a time. That's what men do. It's a very different skill. You can iron, cook, wash, cook, and play Minecraft at the same time, Christine. You know what? I believe you. I actually believe you. You seem like the sort of person that would have that innate ability. Why are we talking about this? What? Why are we talking? How did I even get onto this? I don't know. So, who saw... Right, let's do this in order. Hang on, I'm just going to talk to you. Who saw on Friday? Lady P80, thank you so much for the second month at Tier 1. That's so good of you. Really, really appreciate it. And I'm really glad you're enjoying the Skyblock. That's wonderful. The Skyblock, we're a little over halfway now in the season. And I think a lot of people are enjoying it. I'm delighted you are. That's wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. So, oh yeah, I was talking to you, wasn't I? So, starting from Friday, who came along and saw the stream? Who came along and saw the stream on Friday where we did the Scavenger Hunt with 11 other guys? What did we think? What did we think of that format? Because that was my baby. What do we think of it? Was it something you enjoyed? Was it something you'd like to see more of? We need to adapt what we did and make some changes and make it all slick and wonderful and make it really awesome and get more people playing. But you missed it, Galaxy Gamer Dude. Oh no, it was good. The VOD is still up. If you want to go and watch the VOD. I agree, Miss Seeley. Time restriction would definitely be a plus on that. And I think everybody that was involved in the development team agrees with that one with you. So definitely. Evening, Rivan. How you doing? Good to see you. Bear in mind you were watching Emma. I don't know what to say, but I'll let you off. You are a mate. It's only fair. So it was good. Aren't you going on holiday for several weeks? But look. Okay, let me be clear. Just to clear up what's going on. I am not streaming next Tuesday. Okay, so I won't be streaming next Tuesday. I'm taking a little bit of time off, so I won't be streaming next Tuesday. I just want everybody to know that it's not happening. I need to unwind and get down with my good self is all I can say. So no stream next Tuesday. Thereafter, we shall see what is going on. But the Mad Cat Mayhem of Stream Loots cards will be back after that at some point. Concept was good. Couple of issues with the server booting people up. Yeah, absolutely. All of these things are being looked at, but thank you for mentioning that, 2000. I really appreciate it. We've got some really good ideas, hopefully, for the next one. It'll be a little while because there's going to be a lot of work behind it. But I think everybody should enjoy it. everybody who did it last time has said they want to do it again, which is fantastic. And hopefully maybe we can bring in some new names as well. Maybe 4 teams of 4 or something like that. That would be absolutely brilliant. And then, who saw, oh, it's nighttime. Who saw Clash of the Creators on Sunday? Who saw that? Elle saw that. Miss Seeley saw that as well. That was so much fun. There's something about, I don't know what it is. There's something about when I stream with Skizz, it's insanely funny. So when I stream with Skizz and also Zloy as well, with the 3 of us bouncing off each other, Nash doing all the work, that really, really worked, I thought. And I know a lot of people said that we may have come last, but it was really entertaining, which is actually all I was bothered about. There was no way we were going to win. We may possibly have come 5th, possibly at a push, but there was no way. But other than that, it was such a lot of fun, and we had such a ball. So Skizz and I are going to do some stuff together in the future, I think, because we both really enjoy streaming with each other. So it's got to come, I think. Galaxy Gamer Dude, you haven't seen any streams yet? Just this one? Well, brilliant. You've popped your stream cherry today. I'm delighted by that. Thank you very much for coming along to it. This is actually an unusual stream for me in that it's going to be relatively chill, I think. I'm going to shoot that dude down there because I'll probably fall off otherwise. There you go, that's him. We've got other stuff I can shoot. Should we shoot the Silly Bob as well? There we go. We don't like him. He go on. Right, let's carry on building. I'm going to get distracted. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed Sunday. Sunday was fab. There's another one in about 4-ish weeks, which hopefully I should get involved with as well, which would be really, really awesome. Oh, I missed him. Did you see he moved? He moved again, or he glitched through him. That's what I reckon. There we go. That's better. Bayrak Sozo. Have I said that right? Bayrak Sozo. I hope I've not completely mullered your name, but really appreciate you coming and making a follow. Thank you for that. I'm just going to see if I can hit old green boy over there. Oh, that was so close, wasn't it? Where's my Katniss on? There he goes. Right, okay, so let's carry on building. Otherwise, the entire stream is going to be built making a concrete tube, and nobody needs to see that, right? So what we're going to do, I think we've come up another 2, and then we're going to start to reduce the... You can go away as well. You see that zombie there? It's pick up the dead body of the creeper. That's just awful. Ha. Can use it. It's basically, I'm getting target practice. That's what we're doing. Careful of spoilers, Kingy. True. What's going on? You got good at the bow shooting slicer. Oh yeah, it was. That was fun. Has everybody seen that vid? That was such a fun video to make. Logic and Slice Lime with me. It was proper hilarious. Enjoyed putting the cinematics together on that one as well. That was a lot of fun. I spent quite a lot of time on the replay mod on that. I think it was worth it. You saw all 3 vids, Riven. They're good, aren't they? All 3 perspectives. Really enjoyed both Limes and Logics. I think it works quite well together as a story, the 3 of them. Jobo81, thank you for the follow. I saw you sneaking in the back door. Appreciate you coming along. Thank you. Right, let's... I'm basically going to just build up. I'm going to wait for it to turn daytime. And then go and replenish my blocks, because I think I'm probably going to run out. So the idea of this stream, if you didn't see the last one... Let me go and turn around to it. I'm basically going to build very, very slowly. Going to build slowly. Hopefully nicely, because nicely is the best way to build. And by the end of it, we hopefully would have placed maybe a few hundred blocks. Maybe a few hundred blocks. But we'll have a right old chat. And if you want to ask me anything you're interested in, anything you might want to know, any advice on anything, let's call this Avos Advice Corner. This is what we can call this day. I may even change the title. No, I'm not going to do that. Zor, Galaxy Gamer, have you been watching the original Galaxy Gamer Dude? Because I'm a little bit worried. Zor, Blue Angel, thank you for cheering those bits. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Zor's a troublemaker, and there's no guarantee he's dead, remember? There's no guarantee. He could come back at any time. At any time. And we need to be very, very cautious of that one. He's a bit sneaky, that one. Who knows who Zor is in chat? Interesting. Little survey. Who knows who on earth I'm talking about when I talk about Zor? I can't see this dude. Shift, move left. And fire. Fire. Fire him. Fire him. Okay, there we go. Will you stop coming on? I need to build. And you're just making me shoot things. Okay. You'll watch that in the morning. Zor is something you need to look at. Yeah, I recommend, actually, if you go back to my very first videos, the very first season, all I did for probably at least 9 months, from right at the very, very start of when I did YouTube, I did a series called Avo's Journey. And Avo's Journey was basically me learning how to play Minecraft. Literally, the first time I ever played Minecraft is episode 1 of Avo's Journey. And I think it's episode 48. Now watch the others. Definitely watch the others. Watch out for episode 1 and 2. Sound is rubbish. But up episode 48, Zor comes along. And that's something that I recommend anybody go watch because, well, if anything, you see why I've got a gravelly voice. Isn't that right, Dead Machine? Avo's Journey EP on the watch list. Well, thank you. It's actually quite fun. I do recommend you listen to it with headphones on because the sound is truly appalling. I was relying on my laptop, and yes, I did it on a laptop. I was relying on my laptop's microphone, and don't ever do that. Just don't. It's not what anybody needs in their life. And so episode 1 and 2 are a little bit dodgy on that front. But episode 3, I bought myself a little microphone, so it got a little bit better. Are we ready to start stopping? Yes, we are. Okay, so this is the row where we're going to peter out the tough and also the mossy and increase the grey blocks a little bit. You play on Xbox, Galaxy Gamer Dude? Quite a lot of people playing on Xbox. I've only played on Xbox 360. I've never played on Xbox One, Minecraft. I've obviously seen it played quite a lot, but any Bedrock I've ever played has been on the Windows 10 version because I just whap it onto the computer. It's all my seed videos, that's all Windows 10. What are you afraid about, Dad? It was him. Did you hear him? Was he there? You got to be careful. Sometimes he talks to you in your sleep. He's weird like that. There are way too many zombies, aren't there? You go away. You're too easily could come and climb up and get me. That's in you. Moon's going down, so you should all burn, so that's good. That can go there. You need something. You prefer Java. Emma, I also agree with you. I prefer Java, but it's kind of what you know, isn't it? People get to know what they know. So if you talk to someone that's only ever played on Bedrock, they're going to prefer Bedrock, aren't they? It just follows, stands to reason they prefer Bedrock. I prefer Java also, but that's really all I've really properly played on. And let's put in, right, one of those. Okay, so now we can only put in very occasional, it's still quite a long way to go, haven't we? Can only put in very occasional of the tough blocks. So let's get myself some more of that. Let's swap that out. Crackstone bricks we've not had too many of, have we? So let's get some crackstone in there as well. Elle started on PE, Xbox, and finally landed on Java and couldn't pay me enough to go back. Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting statement. Because some people feel the other way around, don't they? Some people would not play anything but Bedrock. So, you know, my mate Silent Whisperer, he does play Java, but he infinitely prefers Bedrock, which is why he's probably one of the best Bedrock tutorials on YouTube. You want Java, Galaxy Gamer Dude? Yeah, I think it's if you get the opportunity to have Java, definitely do it because it is really, really good. It's got a much smoother redstone experience and farm experience, in my humble, not really that humble, is it? Let's face it, my humble opinion. Anyway, sometimes you like to be. Well, you can set up the controller, can't you, on the computer? You can get that done. I've never done it, so I've got not the faintest Scooby-Doo on how to. But you can use a controller on a PC. I know a lot of people do. I just don't know how. I can't get my head around an Xbox controller. I just can't do it. It just doesn't make sense for Minecraft. Just don't go there. How much? All right, we're slowly but surely we're getting there. So we start to increase the cobble and the stone. Okay. Prefer playing MC with keyboard and mouse. Yeah, that's my side of it as well, Riven. Definitely. Silent's very chill and likes to interact. He's really good, isn't he, on stream? Silent's brilliant. I agree. I've got a lot of time for Silent. He's really interactive, and I think, well, frankly, what's the point of streaming? This is a question for the group, actually. I've just sat back in my chair. I've picked up my water with a little bit of lemon juice in it, and I'm going to talk to you just for a sec. What's the point of streaming? Genuine question, because maybe I don't understand. What is the point of streaming if you're not going to be talking to the people that are watching your stream? You might as well just make a video, talk to yourself, edit the video out so it is slick as smooth, melty butter, and go off and do something and let people watch it at leisure and make money out of it that way. The whole point of streaming, I mean, frankly, I don't make a lot of money out of streaming. I do it because I can talk to you lot. I'll be blunt. It's about talking to the chat. Kingy, you stream. You know how it is. Absolutely, it's about talking. It's about interacting. It's about having fun and even learning. Oh my goodness, the number of things I've learned from you guys off of streams, I can't count. I take my socks off and I still can't count because it's more than 20. In case anybody didn't understand what I was talking about with my socks being off. Just in case. So I learned so much from you guys because, bluntly, you guys are probably better at this game than I am quite often, and it's all about the chat. I put them back. I didn't actually take them off, Dad. Usually have 1 or 2 viewers, but Carla, that's okay. People start with one of the only reason I've not got 1 or 2 viewers, I guarantee you, is because I've got a YouTube channel with 250,000 subscribers. It's the only reason. People come over from Discord and from YouTube, so I've got a bit of a head start. If it wasn't for that, I'll be talking to myself as well. There's nothing wrong with that, and most people start that way, and it's good. You just need to get a couple of raids. However, how many people in the chat do stream? Interested to know how many people in the chat do actually stream themselves, Minecraft or indeed anything else. Steak Appraiser does streaming. L Kingy, Gamer Dude. Riven, Black Swan, Emma Owl Lady, Blue Angel, Carla. Lots of people stream. Okay, streaming is really, really popular. And I'm going to be honest with you, the best way to grow on a stream is to have it go alongside, and I'm sure I've said this as well in previous streams, but is to go alongside other social media platforms. So whether that is Twitter or Instagram or YouTube, and frankly YouTube is your best shout because it's very, very discoverable, and as a result new people can discover you. When you're on Twitch, if you're not streaming, you ain't being found, and as a result you've got to have some other way for people to find you. It's just not an option. So if you're streaming and you've not got multiple platforms, you need to sort it out, or just enjoy streaming, which is absolutely fine as well. Obviously just comes down to what it is you're trying to achieve from your stream. Grey Wolf, how you doing? Cheers, Galaxy Gamer Dude. You take it easy, my friend. See you soon. So just laying down the occasional tough. I need to kind of stop the tough and the mossy after this row. Your son's streaming as well, Blue. How's that going for him? Is that working for him? Still learning how to use replay mod. It's taken me, I would say, I learned how to use replay mod when I started streaming with the Riotcraft guys. That's when I first picked up replay mod. They taught me how to upload it, which was 4 years ago. 4 years. Had not really any real use of it. I wasn't that particularly good. And then I decided, let's learn how to use this. I learned how to sort of use it. And then once I learned how to sort of use it, I realised what it could do and how powerful it was. And now I think I'm not too bad. I'm certainly not a master. I mean, Sliced Lime, master at replay mod. Master at replay mod. Thank you, Stag Praiser. I really believe in what I said there as well. Absolute master at replay mod is Sliced Lime. But I'm pretty good. Pretty good at it, I think. It just takes time. Ian McNally, thank you for following. Really good. I saw you sneaking in there. Thank you very, very much for the follow. I appreciate it. So if you're doing YouTube, I'd recommend getting yourself a little bit of replay mod. Replay mod not yet available for 1.17, but you can use it on 1.16.4, which is what I do all of my replay stuff on, is 1.16.4. Often with shaders as well, because it looks quite nice. So yeah, my recommendation there, definitely get to know replay if you're making YouTube videos. Not obviously Twitch VODs. If you're doing Twitch VODs, replay mod a little bit trickier. Not much remember. He's playing Fallout in German. Okay, das ist gut. How much further we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Right, so now I need to not be tempted to use tough. I am Cadby. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much indeed. So I've got crack stone, 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 and andesite. Okay, so that's our 3 now. This is what we're doing. This is the 5 blocks that we're going to be using. Afternoon, Zen for 1. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You've done one pling with replay mod. And its great thing is that you can record it all without shaders, then overlay them in. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And doesn't it make a difference? Doesn't it make a difference? And then you can decide. And what I sometimes do, I do it with shaders, and I decide, you know what, actually, looks better without, and take it off. Take it off. Blue Angel, I think you've told me you were German before, haven't you? Willkommen. Just want to check that we're a little bit even. Should be all right, I think. Right, Lady P80, I've just noticed. Oh, Little Brick Home. Hold that thought. Lady P80, I've just noticed your comment, thinking you're a little bit old. You're a little bit old to stream. This is me waggling my finger at you. Absolutely not. You're a little bit old. Absolutely not. There are people that are very, very successfully streaming on Twitch or even streaming on YouTube and doing YouTube channels, you know, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. It's just do it if you want to and you enjoy it, which is actually what's critical. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. So give it a go. If you enjoy it, brilliant. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it anymore. That's entirely up to you. But just give it a crack. And who knows, you might find a new passion. Because, to be honest, life needs a little bit of passion in it, doesn't it? Get yourself some life. Right, I owe something. Hang on. Oh, a little bit of avo butt. There we go. Get myself right. Are we ready? Little Brick Home. Little Brick Home. Right, hang on. I'm just gonna have some water. I couldn't agree with you more, Trisha. Absolutely. Right. Thank you very much for subscribing with Amazon Prime. When you go to Amazon Prime, you get a free Prime account, and you can give that to any stream you like. You can give it to any content creator. You've got choices in life, and that's absolutely amazing. I really appreciate you've chosen me. It's fantastic. I really appreciate it. That's wonderful. It's amazing. It's actually a real Twitch Prime account, and I get real stuff for that. That's amazing. But remember, you've got to do it manually next time because you can't do it automatically. Nailed it! Nailed it! Nailed it! Yes, I did. It's night time again. That was not too shabby, people. Better than I expected. Thank you very, very much for giving me your Prime account there, Little Brick Home. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the bits, Carla. Thank you for the bits, Kingy, and thank you for the bits, Dead. Frankly, I think I deserved it on that one. But thank you anyway. Really, really good of you. Let's get myself around. I might jump down onto the bed this run. Thunder! Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for the bits. No, don't put a torch there. You're a foolish man. I keep laying down block on block. I'm wondering whether or not I care. Have I been practicing in front of the mirror, Miss C? No, I have not. Good question, though. Carla J. Reynolds, thank you very much for 839 bits. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you. Elandros, thank you for the bits. ER, thank you for the bits. We're getting bitastic. We've already cleared level 1. Oh, my goodness. I do believe we've got a bit of a choo-choo going on. Fantastic. Thank you so, so much. That's wonderful. I'm going to lay blocks while I get coming over my earphones. But thank you for all these bits. I'm wondering whether I might be a little bit late to sleep now, mightn't I? Shall I see if I can, if I hit Boney Boy, if I can get him. Yeah, he dies. If I can come down, can I get to the bed without getting eaten? This is the question, right? No, don't shoot the bed. There we go. Right, sleep. Thank you for the nice words. You put an announcement in your Discord. If and when I'm going live, is it allowed? Honestly, no, it's not. We don't do self-promotion in the Discord at the moment. And the reason is, and I will justify myself just a moment, because it does sound a little bit unfair, but do let me speak on this matter. It's really important. I did have a self-promotion channel a little while ago, probably 6 months ago. And unfortunately, people took the mickey really, really badly. And it got to the point where the only posts in Discord, it was like every third post was about promoting something else. Thank you for the bits, Emma, our lady, and thank you for the bits, Mal. And it got to a point where it just got so silly. It just got so silly that I've had to just say no more, because a few people, and by a few I mean probably a couple of dozen people, just blew it for everybody else, and it's a bit of a shame. So I do apologise for that. But unfortunately, we've got to leave a little bit of control. 2080, thank you for the bits. Voss, thank you for the bits as well. ER, giving out the community gift subs, and the archaeologist giving out bits as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. However, what's really, really important to note is if you make friends with the guys in the Discord, however, which is, you know, a really, really important thing to do, because the community is amazing. It's like properly amazing. I couldn't ask for more. You are absolutely welcome to, when you're friends with people on the Discord, you're absolutely welcome to drop them a little DM and say, I'm just about to go live. It would be lovely if you could come watch. Nothing wrong with that at all, because they're your friends and I'm sure they would be delighted to support you. So that would be the way I'd go around it. I agree. Thank you so much. Community gift sub from Kingy. That little boy 15, thank you. Thank you. We are hype training all over the place. What's going on? Halfway through level 3 and we've got 4 minutes left yet. Thank you so much. Hang on, I've lost me blocks. I've got all of a dither. Thank you so much. Not too bad for somebody just lobbing blocks down in a circle. But we're nearly there. We are nearly there with this, and then we can move on to maybe trying to join. Thank you, Voss. I feel like all I've done is say thank you to you lot. You're awesome. Mal's at it as well. Mal. Trisha. Oh, Trisha, thank you. I should... Yeah, I love you all a very, very lot. Thank you so much. I should get one of these overlay things that says thank you a lot, shouldn't I? Rather than the silly dab ones and, you know, the hype train ones, all that kind of stuff. I should do something that actually thanks you a little bit. But that's awesome of you. I'm really grateful. That was me just randomly pressing my buttons there. Did you see that? Kingy, thank you very. We're getting lots of boings. Ooh, we only went and did the next one. Zen for one, thank you. If this was a Streamloots thing, someone would play the card that I'm not allowed to say thank you because I'm saying it too much. Makes a change from mate, doesn't it? Am I going to run out of blocks? I'm all right for the minute. We are good. Let's crack that up. Can you hear the concentration? Kingy! So you're saying that I can't say it? I can say it as long as I don't follow it up with the word LOL. Is that what you're saying? ER, did you put him up to it? Kingy, if ER said put your head in an oven, would you do it? Actually, I already know the answer to that. No need to answer that. Don't embarrass yourself. Because you know what's good for you. And you want a quiet life. Yeah, I hear your pain. And yes, she did. I genuinely believe it. Ooh. So does that mean I'm not allowed to say that, or you've unbanned it? I'm now confused about what my own rules are. I don't even know. Kingy, thank you. Ha! Oh no, I said it. That's all right. It's fine. I'm going to assume Des just unbanned it. He played the Uno reverse card. Not that we've got Uno reverse cards. Christine Marie, we've not got the Uno reverse cards. We've not got them. Oh no, you'll be on that Streamloots before we know it. Not today. Next one. Next stream we'll do some Streamloots. You've unbanned it. Okay, unbanned. We can have a little unban fight if you want. I'm all about that. Happy. So what would we all like to chat about whilst I place these blocks randomly? How many we got? Oh, we're nearly there, look. We're nearly there. I know I'm not doing it in the most efficient way possible as well. So please nobody judge me. Getting quite good at that part, LP80. Okay. Make an unban redeem. I think that's probably quite good, isn't it? Why don't we do that? At the minute, we'll use the current ban redeem if it's played on top of a ban redeem as an unban redeem. But maybe I need to actually make an unban redeem. That would be quite a good idea. I like the idea of it. I'm liking the style there. Have I run out of... Yes. I have. That's okay. Doesn't matter. We don't need any more cracked. We can just do it with these 4. Maybe use the 20k to create a command to ban anyone who bans the word VOS. See, now you're being clever. Now you're being clever. Did the hype train finish yet, by the way? Oh, no, we've still got a minute now. Thank you for getting that far. That's amazing. Certainly wasn't expecting that. So I've got my tongue out. Can anybody hear that my voice has ever so slightly changed? That's because of a lolling tongue sticking out of one's gob. 2 more. Right, so now we can actually do these 2 like that now, can't we? Oh, thank you, Kingy. You cheeky monkey. Did ER tell you to do that as well? Okay. Mr. Morecambe, hello. Have you only just made it? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I see you. Late again with Building the Castle. Yep, the vote came out as you guys in a quite a significant majority. I was genuinely surprised. Nicely surprised. Oh wow, Voss, thank you. Thank you. I was genuinely surprised that people actually voted to do this rather than some of the other mad Cat Mayhem stuff. So, pleasantly surprised. 2000 AD, thank you for the bits. Thank you very, very much. Is that my last? No, it's not, but I am starting to get there. Right, okay. Oh, wow. We did really well. Thank you for that hype train. That was brilliant. Get the emotes in there. Get those emotes in there. You know you want to. All the level 3 emotes. Out they go. Brilliant. Oh, my fingers are getting more fingers and thumbs. We've already collected them all. Yeah, we've done all right in recent streams, haven't we? With all the emotes, they're flying through. That shows you're always here, Emma. That's why. There's some quite good emotes in there, actually. I'm just looking through them. They're quite good. Let's dab for the emotes. I think it makes sense. There we go. By the way, anybody not followed my Insta yet? Just saying. Moving on. Get that in there. So we've almost done this bit. Not quite sure I like the way that's gone, but we'll see how it goes. That can go like that, then cobble, and then andesite. So that should be level, I think. Is that right? Okay, yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, what have I got lots of? Let's use this. I'm going to join the two up along this way. Just to start to get some feeling of structure. What is that block? Is that, I need to get rid of that because I think that's a slab, wasn't it? Yeah. So pop that in there, and then let's also get rid of that slab. Zen, I will check your question above. I tell you what, I've always got a moment in this stream, theoretically. Let me just scroll up, see if I can find it. Is it a long way up? That's me looking the other way, wasn't it? I tell you what, Zen, would you mind reposting it? Would you mind ever so much? I'm so sorry. That would be really useful because then I'll be able to see it. I don't want to miss your question. Anybody else has got questions, I'm really, really up for question answering. For some reason, tonight I just feel like answering questions that people might have. I just got it in me. Right, let's have a look. Newbie question. I've built a lot of your... Right. That's only a little bit of it. That's only a little bit of it. I can't read all of that. Am I missing something? Right, let's andesite stairs. That goes there. For the minute I'm going to leave that there, although that will become andesite stairs as well. Right, okay, brilliant. Let me read this. Newbie question. You built a lot of my auto farms in 1.16. Notice that you mentioned a utility extract a part of the build and move it to another world. Will this be available going from 1.16 to 1.17? Excellent, excellent question. I'm coming back to you on Draco Pete. I'm coming back to you on that. The utility is called... Hang on, let me make sure I'm not going to fall off. The utility is called WorldEdit. And it's quite easy to use, but you have to download it onto the machine, and it has different versions, a bit like some other mods. It's not currently available for 1.16, but I am absolutely certain they will make the version and update it for 1.17. So you can only use it in 1.16 at the moment. I think it's only available for 1.16.4. I don't think it works for some reason. It doesn't work properly in 1.16.5. Although I might be wrong in that. In fact, Voss is probably going to tell me yes, it does. I've never been able to get it to work in 16.5. Although you can go onto servers that are 16.5 when you load 16.4 anyway. So that's how I get away with it. But that's called Yeah, it's called WorldEdit. And as soon as they release it in 1.17, you'll be able to carry things that were in 1.16. Like, so if you've made yourself a house or a farm or some build that you want to carry over, and you'll be able to create something called a schematic. And that schematic can then transfer to any world that's got WorldEdit on it. And it's a really good feature. And I use that for all of the schematics that I do and post in the Discord chat. That's what all of them are. Draco Pete said, did I enjoy Clash of the Creators on Sunday? It was so much fun, mate. It was such a good giggle. Why am I keeping showing you my bum? It was such a giggle. I love working with Skizz and Zloy. They're just insane. I mean, they're properly insane. So it's such fun. Unfortunately, we had Nash to carry us, because if it had just been us, we'd have been in proper trouble. No question. We'd have been proper trouble. It is there. So I've got one coming out there, one coming out there. But it was real giggle. I really enjoy Clash of the Creators. It's a really good group of people. Everybody's friends as well, which is nice. Whilst it's a competition, it's really quite nice. Everybody is like roots for each other in a kind of, I want to beat you, but if I don't beat you, I hope you win sort of way. So it's really nice. Thank you for the question. Letting Nash do all the work. It wasn't that we let Nash do all the work. She actually said she wanted to do all the work because, again, she's a woman and she can multitask. So it just makes more sense. Okay, there's that. Right, and then I need my stone slabs, I think. Put that there like that. There. Star Trek Next Generation cast member had a small part in the last Starfighter. Let me think. It's going to be so right. So last Starfighter was what? 1984, right? So that's going to be one of the older members. Was it? Okay, I'm going to say... I actually don't know the answer, but I'm going to guess Dwight Schultz. Because he got about around kind of the early 80s, didn't he? So I wonder whether it might have been Dwight Schultz. I'm running through the film in my head. Robert Preston wasn't in TNG. So, but that had a small part in the last... Who had a small part in the last Starfighter? It's a good question. Good question. You've not laughed so hard in a long time, Draco. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm really glad it entertained you, because that was the whole point of it. If it didn't entertain you, then why would we bother? Why would we even bother? It wasn't Dwight Schultz. Okay, let's have a think then. Michael Dorn is too young. 1984. Jonathan Frakes is surely too young. It's not Majel Barrett, is it? Not Majel Barrett. No. Oh! Is it Will Wheaton? Is it Will Wheaton? Was he the... No, he wasn't the kid, was he? No. Marina Sirtis. LeVar Burton. Yeah, LeVar Burton's about the right age, isn't he? Dunno, I think you might have got us on this one, Mal. You might have got us, mate. Good questions, though. Bear in mind, TNG aired from 87 onwards. It did, didn't it? So in reality, it could have been any of them. All right, let's go Michael Dawn. Michael Dawn then in that case. I said Will Wheaton first. Or did Emma, our lady, give another one? I'll give it to Emma. Give it to Emma. She deserves it more than I do. Right, so we've got our up and down here now as well. It's night time and I don't want to die. So let's just kill things. Oh, well, that was a terrible shot. Alex Rogan's brother. Was he really? Was he really? Is that... Goodness me. I think, yeah, I can see it now, sort of. Right, so let's bring this up. No, give it to Emma. Emma can have the point. Quizmaster Mal. Definitely Emma's point, that one. Okay, so we're gonna... I want to platform this out, but not with the stuff that I've got in my inventory right now. Although, having said that, I could do it with this, couldn't I? Thank you very, very much for the follow, Kez. And also for the follow, Sahara Haraka. Did I say that right? Sahara Haraki. I've just massacred your name, haven't I? I'm so sorry. Sahara Haraki, thank you very, very much for the follow. And please tell me if I've said your name wrong, because that's just awful. Hate it when people say your name wrong. People say my name wrong all the time. So I feel your pain. Let's get this done. Been years since you watched The Last Starfighter. Everybody should watch The Last Starfighter again. Everybody should before the sequel comes out. Do you think all 10,000 little Griglings would have grown up in the sequel? I wonder. You're a Doctor Who person, Emerald. There's worse things to be. Definitely. You always get called Ellie. Oh yeah, never mind. The full movie is on YouTube. Yes, I believe that is true. I believe that's true. Or you can spend 23 quid and buy it on Amazon, which is silly. Well, I mean, what's not like to like about Marvel, Emerald Lady, right? I'm about to make a mob farm. King Dad, yes, it is going to be rather, isn't it? That's a good point, actually. Let's go and light that up like a beacon. Otherwise, that's going to be causing us all kinds of trouble if it's not already too late. Good shout. Good shout. Oh, it's already too late. Okay, let's hide. Let's get my... Where's my bow? It's there. Did it just die? No, it didn't. Did now. Let's get some light on the subject. Thank you, King Dad. Oh, by the way, just for those people in the chat that aren't... I've just realised I have no way of getting out, do I? Have I even got a door? Once I'm in, right? I might have to dig a door. Can I get out now? Yes, I can. Okay, that's good. Those of you that aren't on Avotopia, aren't on my Patreon server, King Dadinator has got an amazing bass that I've done a tour of, that I'll be releasing a video on. Literally the entire video is about his bass in sometime in the next couple of weeks. It's so good. So good. Massive grats on that, King D. Everybody's a fan. Okay, let's... Has the music stopped? Hang on. Why has the music stopped? It allegedly hasn't stopped. Let's... Come on, Harris. Play me some music. Just think amongst yourself, just for a moment. There we go. There we go. His bass is insane. It's brilliant. What was a bad movie? I wasn't looking. I was talking with Harris Heller's music. The music is back. Just a little bit of chill. So I'm actually playing this myself whilst playing Minecraft. Anybody believe that? I just realised, am I able to... You know what I need to do? I need to put... I've got plenty, right? So I need to put that there, and then I can do it, can't I? So let's just light this fella up as well. Egglord likes King Daninator's bass. Well, I'm not surprised. Ben Affleck's Daredevil is embarrassing. The only good thing about Ben Affleck's Daredevil is... hang on, let me just get myself on here. I'll take this back. Yeah, the only good thing about Ben Affleck's Daredevil is Elektra. Let's be honest about it. Jennifer Garner. Even Ben Affleck says that Daredevil is rubbish. And Colin Farrell. He said it's one of the most embarrassing roles he's ever played. Which, for Colin Farrell, sounds something, right? Oh, I almost did it again, look. Right. Only one stack left. When it first came out, you really want to see Daredevil fight Spidey. That's an interesting, yeah. Spider senses versus Daredevil's extra sense. Yeah, that would be an interesting one. I still think Spider-Man would get it, because Daredevil doesn't, you know, isn't ahead of times per se, is he? He can just kind of see really well. And isn't scared of anything. He did have quite cool effects through vision, though. I do agree, Muzz. It was the effects were all right, but the film itself was pretty appalling. Right, I need to go and get more of this, don't I? Right. Colin Farrell has done some great stuff. He's also, you know, he's done some other stuff that's maybe less great. He had a little period where he wasn't quite so picky, wasn't he? Right, I need to go and get some spruce. I hope I've got some. That's right, Daredevil thought Spidey was a baddie. That's right. None of them. Let's get a couple there. Okay, so I'm running away here. I should probably take a look at what we've done so far, right? So let's... So that's going to be the gatehouse. We need to get a little bit of detail in that big hole. That big hole's way, way, way too big. So but I think the structure of the two gatehouses at least is all right. It's a little bit like the toilet roll before you turn it into something really interesting, like off of Blue Peter. So it's the roll is there, but none of the interesting stuff is there yet. But hopefully we're starting to get a little bit of an idea where we're going. Has he stopped his music again? I might have to turn that off and turn it back on again. That's what they do in. That's what you do in IT, isn't it? So let me just turn that off. Let's turn that back on again, and hit me with it, Harris. There we go. That's what we're talking about right there. Oh, wrong way. Could do a Mumbo flying machine door for the gatehouse. Maybe, Mars. Maybe we'll do a flying machine for the door. Maybe we will. Not in this stream, but perhaps we will. Might be interesting. Depends on which direction we go with it. I think that one. Not entirely certain yet. How many steps have we got? Not nearly enough steps. We'll come back and do that. Let's just get some light here. Stop things spawning up here, and then we're going to go and build some other area, I think. What we could do, I don't want to build another circle, because circles just go round and round, don't they? Why don't we build some of the other stuff on the other side? There's a lot of content in this build. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Is that a... Oh, that's steps there. We don't want that. Hold on. We don't want that. That's no good. That won't do at all. That needs to come out, and that needs to go there. There we go. That's better. I'm happy about myself. There we go. I didn't see Artemis, Val. Was it any good? You're saying it wasn't very, very good? Make a telescope. So that would involve me getting some copper, which I don't know as I've got. Let's get asleep. Avoid those phantoms, because they're only going to knock me off, aren't they? Let's face it. Okay, so let's look at the other shapes that we've got inside, I think. I'm probably going to need to get myself some more. No, that's the dirt. Let's top yourself up. Get rid of some of this stuff that you've got here. Thanks ever so much, Staker Praiser. Really good to see you. Thanks for coming along. Very much appreciate it. So let's pop that back, and all of those. Get that out of the way. Can pop that away in the junk chest, because we don't need those. Oh, we are going to need one arrow though, aren't we? Otherwise we're not going to be able to fire any arrows. What bricks have we got? Let's get some more mossy. Let's get some more cracked, definitely, because we're going to need some of that. We'll have some more andesite. We'll have some more stone. And some more bricks. Okay, so I think that will do us for there. How's my Disney trivia? I would say middling, but I'm willing to give it a go. If it's an easy question, then like, what's the name of the girl in Mulan, for example? I can go with that. Disney trivia quiz. Why not? Why on earth not? You know what I might do? I do need to, at some point, I need to build those up, don't I? But let's, this bit is all going to be underground, so I'm not worried about this bit being only cobble. So I'm just going to, that was appalling. I'm just going to build this bit up. Watch out, we're being raided! The man the legend, the utter Sea of Thieves addict. It is the one and only Chimney Swift. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Brilliant to see you, Chim. How's it going? I bet you were doing Sea of Thieves, right? I bet you were. And why not, sir? Addicted. You know it. You know it. It's a good game. There are a lot worse things to be addicted to. Not that we can talk about them in this stream because it's family friendly. But thanks ever so much. Did it go all right? Did you get a new sword or a nice ship? Did you get a cutlass? I've never played Sea. Well, I say never played Sea of Thieves. I don't know how to play Sea of Thieves effectively at all. I've seen it played. You did get a new sword. Ah, see, I know what I'm talking about. Absolutely know what I'm talking about. Why is that there? Why have I not got a... Right, I'll work on that in a bit. Good to see you, Jim. Anyway, how did you like Clash of the Creators on Sunday? Did it good for you? Was it a good experience? Because you guys won, right? Oh, you didn't get... No, are you taking the mickey out of me, Chim? Oh, you're on team 2. Oh, of course, yeah. You were with the devs. What were they like? Were they fun to play with? You very nearly were last place, mate. Tell you, I had a zombie villager seconds away from being cured, which would have given me 2 points, and there was a snow village just on the horizon, which would have given me another 2 points, and we'd have taken you. And then the clock said 10 seconds, and I knew it was all over. Where's my thing? So it was close. Yeah, the snow village was tough to find. Myself some more cobble. So yeah, so Raiders, by the way, just to let you know, I'm not doing stream loots tonight. I put out a vote and people actually voted to not desiccate me publicly, but to actually allow me to play and build stuff. So we're actually building a bit of a castle. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go into creative just to fly up and show you what it is we're doing. So this is what we're having a go at. We're going to make this fella into a bit of a castle. This is the gatehouse right here, so the other towers are going to be quite big. Once Upon a Dream was Cinderella. So that's what we're trying to build. We're not all going to do it in this stream, obviously. But that's the idea. No Avo. What do you mean no Avo? Was it not Cinderella? Cheers, Chim. Take it easy, my mate. Was it not? I'm sure it was. Was it not? Was it not? Is it? I know you. No? Was it Aurora? Was it Aurora? Oh. All right, fair enough. It was the same kind of time. I suppose Sleeping Beauty Dream kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So I'll let you have that one. I just thought it was the ball scene at Cinderella. But Disney princesses, really? Thank you for the follow, Jonas. Thank you for the follow, Fel Flammel. Really appreciate it. Good to have you along. Got to get this thing built as much as we can. We're an hour and 15 in, so we've done a fair bit actually. We've placed a number of blocks. I said I'd place a few hundred blocks because I'll be jibber jabbering most of the stream. And we're probably already done that, so we're ahead of schedule. Oh yeah, this is the height that it's going to be as an internal box thing. So this will be the ground, well, groundish level. Groundish level, I think. Right, that will do for that. I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come and maybe bring up a little bit of the ground as well. Let's get some of this terraforming around the outside done, I think, because that's that needs quite a lot of work, doesn't it? Quite a lot of work. Try and get a little bit more stuff. Avomance chat 1. We'll bring it on then. I'm ready.
Watch out, we're being raided.
Chrysalia. Let's give him a chance to get in. Let's give Chrysalia a chance to get in. Chrysalia and Chrysalia's stream. Welcome. Bienvenue. Comment ça va? My French accent is appalling. I apologise. How was your stream, Chrysalia? How was it? Did it go well? Good to see you. Thank you very much for the raid. Really appreciate it. It's good to see you. Always. I'm just going to block this out with cobble for now and we'll make it look a little prettier afterwards. I'm going to have to do something. I think I'm going to end up blocking off my thing, aren't I? What were you doing, Chrysalia? What were we doing this time? Something to do with big spheres, no doubt. Large spheres. Can always rely on you for the spheres. Today, Chrysalia and Chrysalia's stream, we are building more castle. I think you came along the last stream we were doing castle as well, didn't you? I remember. Just trying to build up some structure to the ground using some cobblestone first off, and then thereafter using some other stuff. Let's get this down to the ground. You're busted. Ah, Chrysalia, it's not busted. It's just well known. We do love a good sphere. Of that there can be no doubt. Isn't that right, Dead? We're all about the spheres. Right, so this looks appalling right now. And I'm hoping it will look marginally less appalling when we get some stuff all over it. You like big spheres, you cannot lie, you know. And I heard your milkshake brings all the girls to the yard, right, as well. Pop that in there, given that I've made the L. This needs to come out a little bit further, doesn't it? Out there and there. Anybody have any favourite sushi suggestions? I enjoy sushi, but I don't know very much about it. So I'm being a vegetarian. I'm somewhat limited with the sushi that I can and can't eat. But so I can't help you. Anybody in chat know anything for Mr. Morecambe? I'm going to get this a little higher up here, I think, as well. That's a little bit sudden. So let's just take a quick look back. I'm just going to sleep this off. How's the castle going, Chrysalia? It's going okay, I think. We've done a little bit. Hang on. I've not even seen the question yet, Mal. Hang on a sec. I was concentrating. Let me just have a look. I just need to look at that. Oh, no, not from there, though. And then I'll look at the question. Mackie, California with a lot of avocado. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we're kind of following around that sweep. Okay there. It's a little bit steep on the right, but it will have to be because we've not got a lot of land there as well. Right, so let me just check that I'm not about to have my face eaten by anything. We are good to go. Right, I need to look for the question. What was the question? Hang on. In 1929, Mickey Mouse spoke his first words. Was it something along the lines of, I want to own the Star Wars franchise? Was it that? Or was it, I will own Star Wars and Sony and all of Marvel, you just wait and see. Woohoo! Was it that? I think it was that. Definitely. Riven, don't apologise for being quiet as long as you're lurking. Always welcome on the lurk front. Let's get a little bit of coarse dirt in here now, just to give a bit more structure, because it's all very, very grey now, isn't it? Oh, Maleficent's Pet Raven. Maleficent's Pet Raven. I know that one. I know that one. I don't know that one. Oh, hang on. Go back in survival. Right. That was from when I flew up. Why didn't no one tell me? They don't own Sony yet, Christina Marie. You're not wrong. But the effective word on that sentence there was yet, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. It was yet. Diablo! Diablo, of course it was Diablo. Yes. So let's get this in here. Just going to lay down a little... No, not there. Need to get some more blocks, right? So let's get some mossy cobble in now, people. We need it in our lives. You think I need a stream going down the side of the hill? That might be nice. Actually, Mars, that's not a bad shout. That is not a bad shout. Probably, what do we think from here? That could actually work really beautifully as a stream, couldn't it? I like that idea very lots. Let's right, have I got any? Bossy Greyhound, thank you so much for the follow. Luthien, thank you for the follow as well. I missed you. I'm so sorry. I hope you're still watching. I do apologise. That's bad streaming. Bad streaming. Have I got a bucket in my... No, I haven't. Right, I've got iron, surely. Have I got iron? If I've not got iron, I'm going to be gutted. I don't think I've got any iron. Have I really not got any iron? Surely not. I didn't get myself any iron. Right, okay. So we're going to keep that in mind. We're going to keep that in mind. And I think a stream down that would be really, really good idea. I'm not going to go mining for iron now. This is for building. We'll worry about that another time. But definitely, we definitely need a little bit of a stream coming down. Now, I think the stream, what do we think? If we could get the stream kind of coming out here and going down into this bit here and kind of around. That might be nice. Into like a mill pondy type thing. That could work. Right. Question you asked was this one. Where does Mike Wachowski take his girlfriend Celia for... Oh. Where does Mike take his girlfriend Celia for the birthday? Hang on. I think Queen's right. Isn't it Harry Hounds? I'm not sure. I've got my big fat guess. Harryhausen's. Yeah, I've got my big fat guess on that one. I can't remember. I've seen the film like 4 times, but I cannot remember. Appalling. spin up a little bit more. What else have we got? Let's get some actual stone in now. No, not there. So if we bring that around, I'm going to need to channel it somehow, aren't I? So let's pop that there. That can come there. We'll need to block that out somehow. That can come down there. We'll stretch that down. That can be like that. We're getting there, I think. We're getting there. What have we got? I need a little bit of andesite as well. What year did... Oh, I haven't got a clue what year the first Disney park opened. That's an excellent question, though. What year would the first Disney park have opened? Got what, something like 67? Bit of a random guessage, that one, but 1967. 87, says Emma Our Lady. Well, we agree on the 7. I don't know. Not a Scooby-Doo. It's utter guesswork. Let's get some of this going. That can go there. That can go there. That can go there like that. That starts to bring that around, doesn't it? How many? 1959. 55? Really? Goodness me. I'm quite surprised by that. Let's get some steps in. I'm going to take that out and turn that into steps. Pop that there like that. That can be stepped. That can be stepped. That can be stepped. And then we'll stick steps there. Okay, what do we think so far? Right, so that was a period of fairly significant concentration where I ignored you way more than I should have done. But oh, it needs a little bit more mossy. Needs a little bit more mossy. Let's get rid of that. Pop that in there. Let's get up. Okay, so that's working. That's working. We're getting a gradual slopage coming down there. Let's just take it a little bit further across and then we'll do something else just to try and keep it a little bit interesting. Because this hole here bothers me. That needs something in it, doesn't it? Let's pop that there like that. That can go there. That works, doesn't it? Right, so let's cobble this bit out. And we'll just come around the corner. So when we look at it from the front, the effect is more or less there. I think. Okay. Right. Once I've done this bit, which bit do you want? Which bit do you guys want me to do next? You get the shout. You can decide which bit we do next after I finish this small part here. By majority decision. Okay, that's like that. let's bring this out a little bit with some more interesting texture blocks. This castle have a movie theatre. It will, won't it? It really will. That's hilarious. Probably should put a movie theatre in it. You never know. We could put a movie theatre in it. Why not? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Right, let's get that back. Need that. Castle for all occasions. Yeah, so what bit do you think we should do next? Lots of choices. And you guys can have dibs. I didn't like that. You guys can have dibs on what comes next. Let's get rid of that. That can go there. That can go there. There. I reckon that's about right. Where's my stone? You want a bowling alley? A ballroom? A bowl? What? I'm talking about the outside, people. I want to make a blooming cinema. Or a bowling alley. You're insane. Each and every one of you a little bit off your trolley. Let's get ourselves some texture going. That's not what we want. Okay. Avo flags on the pillars. Yep, I've actually got definite flag plans. Definite flag plans, I think. Let's pop that there. Where can we put these? Right, take a step back, fella. This needs a bit more. Andesite stairs. That can go there like that. That can go there like that. Let's just get rid of this little bit. That's way too cobbly. Let's get that in there. Oh, goodness me, that made me jump. Mr. Q! How you doing, Mr. Q? Nice to see you. Have you just come from one of your streams, or are you just ambling around Twitch? Good to see you either way. They're not trying to kill me today, Mr. Q. I think that's okay. That's okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm also going to put just a little bit of light on this temporarily. Chat, I think chat might be poorly, Mr. Q. Yeah, definitely. So that and the fact that they voted. They've got no one to blame but themselves. They voted for no stream loots cards today. So I'm delighted. It gives me a break. The fun will continue next time. Good to see you, Mr. Q. Just put a little bit of light onto that. Just at the moment, that will do. I think, right. Okay, so we need to decide what next bit we're going to do. Because we've got the towers there. I wonder whether or not we've got to get the scale of the next tower in. I do wonder. It wasn't something I was necessarily going to do, but see, this tower here is a bigger tower than that tower. It's got to go higher, which is why we've kind of flat-sided that one there, because that's actually the part of that tower. I wonder whether we've got to do that. What blocks have we got? Dirt can go back in here. Yes, it will fit. That's what I'm going to do. Let's just place these 4 coarse dirts, because then we know we've got that gap there. And one more there. Right, okay, let's pop this dirt back. We'll stone ourselves up and we'll go up for the next one. As this has just become a quiz show, isn't it? This entire stream has become a quiz show. I love it. Streamloots cards are locked. I didn't want you to waste them, Christina Marie. Didn't want you to waste them. Okay, right, so get yourself appropriately blocked here, fella. So we need some stone. We need some andesite. You're going to need more, aren't you? We need some crackstone. We're going to need some stone brick. Mossy stone. And cobble. Okay. Fireful Ryan, thank you very much for the follow. Good to see you. Thank you for coming along. We're also going to put a little bit of tuff in there. That'll work. Right, let me go and get a few more bits. (2009) no, Mojang founded. Oh, that's a good question. Was it 2005? Let's get some more of these. Okay. Time to do the biggie. Let's go up. Let's go up this side. Actually, I don't need to go up this side. I can come up here, can't I? There we go. Easy peasy. Right, people, are you ready for some big circles again? It's time. It's time. 2009? You sure? May 2009. Okay. I thought it was earlier than that. I thought the company was. I know, obviously, Minecraft. So they must have pretty much done Minecraft straight off the bat, mustn't he? Okay, so this is the bit where we've got to come along. So, what's that? 1, 2, 3, and then inside 1, 2, inside. How many brothers does Prince Hans have in Frozen? Not the faintest idea, Queen. Mal says 12. 12? Really? Did their mum and dad not have a telly? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 12. Well, goodness me. One was not aware of such factual facts. Is that 2, and then that joins up there. Okay. Let's pop a torch there. And we can also put a torch there. There. On the insides. Let's just pop a thing there. Torch there. Nearly out of torches. Youngest of 12, was he? Youngest of 12. Okay, well, I learned something today. Even if it was about Frozen, doesn't matter. It's still knowledge. Nothing better than new knowledge, right? Pick that up, and up we go. Okay, now we can start to tower. I'm tempted to go 2 at a time, you know. I didn't know he had a son. Actually didn't know he had a son. Has Postman Pat got a son? I thought he was too busy delivering letters. Did he have a fling with Mrs. Miggins? It's the Americans in chat going, who is this Postman Pat person? I know, I'm so sorry. Location jokes. Julian. Goggins, not Miggins, Goggins. Mrs. Goggins. That was the person, wasn't it? Goggins. I got confused with Miggins. Oh dear, you're right, Christina Marie. You get Fireman Sam over there. Is it the actual Welsh Fireman Sam, or has it been Americanized? Which is a bit like weaponized, but with a different accent. It's in Welsh. That's amazing, isn't it? I'm never going to do that again. There's lovely. I love Wales. Wales is great. But we all know why the Severn Bridge makes you pay, right? Hang on. I'm concentrating. Ivor the Engine. Oh, if you want some full-on Welsh, Ivor the Engine is the one that you want, without a doubt. I'm not going to do it. I can do a number of accents. Welsh does not number amongst them, I've got to be honest. It's not really in my repertoire. That's Ivor. Have they scrapped the fee? Have they? So now you don't pay to get in and out of Wales? Is that real? You can't figure out my accent. Well, Emma, that's because I don't actually have an accent. This is very important. I don't have an accent because I speak like the Queen. So obviously I don't have any kind of English accent at all, other than the proper English accent that the royal family speak, because I'm actually very royal myself. I like to keep it very quiet. But you know, given that we're close friends now, I'm sure that I can share the fact that we are all of the same blood. No, that's not true. What are you saying, Chris Ali? I am from. Okay, I'm what's known in the UK as a bit of a Heinz 57. bit of a Heinz 57, and the reason for that is I was born in London, I grew up in London, I then moved to Cambridge, I then went and did my degree down in the southwest, and then I moved back to Cambridge, and then I moved to the Midlands. So I've actually got a right old mixture inside me, and it can confuse people, but really the London accent is what really comes through. And anybody that knows me properly would say that I'm as Cockney as the chimney sweep off of Mary Poppins, ain't I? Good grief, Mary Poppins. God blimey. Yeah, I guess if I was going to say I was anything, I'm Cockney. You know, from, I won't say the East End of London because it's not quite the East End of London where I'm from, but it's pretty close. But other things do kind of slip out every now and again. And I just can't help myself. I've got this, I pick up accents, not necessarily well. I don't necessarily say the accents perfectly, but I do pick up accents. I only have to be in a place for about 14 minutes and I end up picking the accent up. But there's always my my boyish London twang underneath. Yeah, but Dick Van Dyke, seriously, Dick Van Dyke, I mean, whilst a wonderful human, is properly insulting to Cockneys. I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. That man has damaged the Cockney accent forever. Because Cockneys don't actually say, God blimey, Mary Poppins. They don't say that. They just don't. They talk like off of me. And by the way, in the English language, I just want to just clear this up. Very, very, very important. In the English accent, the way to say that tub of water that you clean yourself in is bath. The thing you walk along through your garden is a path. The thing I am building is a castle. Enough said. And that's all I have to say on the matter. Exactly, Dead. Exactly. Thank you. You agreeing with me, Emerald Lady? Well, good. Because if you didn't, you would be in error, and I would have hated for you to be in error. I feel so strongly about it. I'm going to shoot this creeper. There we go. Bath, path, castle. Job's a good one, right? Path like Avo. What are you saying, Blue Kingfisher? Path. Yeah, path. You know, as in... Yeah, as in path. You know, when you use your spade, right-click your spade on the grass, you get a path block. Ask anybody. We've got so far to go. I really enjoy these streams. But by the way, people, I just want to say, I know we kind of slapping down the odd block in almost random fashion. I really quite enjoy this bit. Solarius TV. Rarest TV? I've butchered your name, I'm so sorry. But Solarius TV, thank you very, very much for the follow. Brilliant to see you. Really, really appreciate you coming along. I've done some proper name butchering this one, haven't I? This stream, it's been appalling. Terrible name butchering I've gone through. What war? Jam or cream first on your scone? Well, jam. Jam. It has to be jam. Because, and there's a very good reason for this, and I know Devon Cornwall, you know, it'll be like the new War of the Roses, the War of the Scones. But Devon Cornwall do it differently. And you need to put the jam on first because the jam has a higher viscosity. Jam has higher viscosity. And as a result of that higher level of viscosity, when you then put the cream on, it mixes in with the jam without slipping the jam off of the scone. But if you then if you then, and I know there's even a big hoo-ha about whether you say scone or scone. By the way, it's scone. But if you put the cream on first and you then try and spread the jam, what you do is flop the cream off the scone. And then you've got a plate full of cream and a scone that's only got jam on it. And seriously, that just makes you sad. That makes you sad. No, you put butter on it first. You put butter on it, then you put jam on it, and then you put cream on it. And it must be warm. Must be warm. And if anybody says otherwise, you need to be arrested. I don't care whether you're from Devon, Cornwall, Madagascar. It's always true. They don't have too many scones in Madagascar, I heard. That's a heart attack. Yeah? Don't have peanut butter as well. No, I mean, I as a lover of peanut butter, I can say that peanut butter on a scone is a waste of a scone. There are very few things, very, very few things that you shouldn't have peanut butter on. A scone is one of them. Sorry. Scones are all scone. Warm butter, jam, cream, no peanut butter. Confirmed. Trisha, bonus points for Trisha. Let's chalk up those bonus points. Trisha knows. I keep putting blocks on blocks, don't I? I've got to be a bit more vigilant about that. Pop that there. How are we doing? Right, it's coming. This one's going to be a
Watch
lot.
out! We're being raided.
That made me jump. That made me jump. Mysterious Dreaming, thank you very, very much for the raid. Thank you very much for the raid. Mysterious Dreaming, what were you streaming? No, it's not scone. 2000, I'm really sorry. Scone. 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 Thank you, Nanaki. Nanaki, you are absolutely right. Mysterious Dreaming, thank you very much for coming in with that raid. I really appreciate it. What were you streaming, my friend? And how did it go? Did you have a good stream? Really, really good to see you. Sebski Games was taken. Sebski Games was taken. Well, that's just one big long word, isn't it? Sebski Games was taken. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. Really good of you to decide to hit that follow button. And if you haven't already, by the way, if you haven't already hit the follow button, I don't see why you wouldn't if you're watching the stream. Hit the follow button, you know it makes sense. But thank you very much for the stream. So what were you getting up to? Also, it's scone as in gone. Mysterious Dreaming. I mean, you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome to the stream. But I'm afraid this is a scone-free zone. All the scones have absconded. Did you see what I did there? But welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Brilliant for you to come along. I'm making a vague attempt to build a castle. A vague attempt. It's still early doors, but it's going all right so far. What do we reckon, people in chat? Has it gone all right so far? I think we're getting there, aren't we? We're kind of getting there. It's got a big old footprint. I'm going to just walk around there, show you the footprint of the castle that we've got. It's going to have a big old footprint, this fella. We're doing it in survival, although I've got all of the blocks ready, so I don't have to collect the blocks, which is good. But it's a big old boy, this one. Thank you, Mysterious. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have you found? I mean, who in the room is a builder? And by builder, I mean as opposed to PvPer or redstoner. Who is a builder? Really, Minecrafters. They come in three flavors, right? They come in three flavors. They are builders, they are redstoners, or they are PvPers. There's not really anybody that falls into a third one, in my personal opinion. And I think Elendros is staying out of the scone conversation, avoiding the biscuit. Don't say biscuit. Don't even say biscuit. You say biscuit, I'm kicking you off the mod team. And you know that I will. You know how strongly I feel about this. Yes. Seb is PvP and a slight builder. Christina Marie is banning my M word. Oh, okay. M word is banned. M word is banned. Mega survival builds are too fun. I agree. You know, it's mega survival fields are there's just some real allure to them, aren't there? Something that makes them when you're finished. I've done maybe 3 or 4 proper mega builds in my Minecraft career. Others have been medium sized. But when you finish the mega build, there's just something about it that just makes you feel really good about yourself having finished it. The big old projects. Definitely agree with you on that front. Just not on the scone front. ER is a builder that gets bored halfway through and starts to... I tell you what, ER... in my on Wednesday. Oh, actually, yeah, people. Tomorrow, Christina Marie, you're going to get banned. Be very, very careful. Obviously, you're not actually going to get banned. I'm just joking. Tomorrow I've got my tour of the Skyblock, where kind of it's like a mid-season tour. I've got I think about 8 islands that I've flown around a little bit. It's a nice short video, so everyone can come and watch it. But one of the islands that I went round was ER, and if she says she's not a builder, she's a liar. That's all I'm saying. It's a really lovely bit of building. Mr. Stevie Boy 1, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. I would say the M word, but I'm not allowed because Christina Marie has banned it. So, chum, thank you for that. That's wrong. That's just wrong on so many levels, isn't it, chum? That's like that's the stuff you lob in the water when you're trying to catch sharks. Don't say that again. BioDark, thank you for the follow. Thank you very, very much indeed. I'm not going to name you after the bloody waste of fish that you throw in to try and catch sharks. That would just be inappropriate. It would be nice to be able to get level with that, wouldn't it? I don't know if we're going to get there. Let's keep on trying, though. We're going to keep up, as Christina Marie would say, let's keep on trucking. Nick, Skizzy's buddy saying for now. I could go for buddy, couldn't I? Broski? Does someone from the East End of London really sound right saying broski? I'm not sure if it works. Buddy might. Buddy could work, couldn't it? We could go for Buddy. Buddy work. Buddy sort of, it feels a bit like the name of a dog. But let's go for Buddy or Bud. Bud, maybe. So many options, so little time. Buddy works. Pal. Pal? Isn't that a dog biscuit? Pal. Hey, pal. I suppose you could. If used in the correct context, you could use pal. I suppose. Sounds weird when I say it. I don't know whether to take that as an insult. As right as that may be. Did you actually just say ooh? Pal is an obsolete... Yes, indeed, Coldcloth, it is. P-A-L. We're making some good progress. This is going to be quite a big old tower, this bit. Right, so where's my stone? So I've got actual stone. I've got stone bricks. Okay, so we can start mixing it up with some other... Typically, yes, of course. Right. Dude. Ah, I see dude. Now, I do use the word dude. I think, let's have a little dude debate. Right, so I do use the word dude just a little bit too often. It's not quite right. Thanks for the alert, BRW. Dude doesn't quite sound right coming out of my gob. Unfortunately, it's not quite right. However, it does sneak out every now and again. And as a result, people do get dubbed dude. And I'm not sure if they should. It's one of those words that I kind of refer to people and then wish I hadn't. Like, dude, where's my car? Exactly, yeah. Mars, don't eat off the road. It's dirty. Eat off of a plate. Don't eat on the road. That's awful. Call your cat Dooders, Mr. Morecambe. And his real name's Morecambe. That's quite funny. I like that. Definitely tell you're from Devon and work in a pub because you call everyone love. Is that what ladies that work behind a bar do? Is it like a obligatory thing? You have to call everybody love, or dare I say, lovely. Which I'm not entirely certain of that one. I've got to be honest. Hello, lovely. It's just no, it's not quite right, is it? Hang on a minute. CMDR Shadow Spawn. Let's all agree that the Brits will never learn to speak English and leave it at that. I have some issue with that statement, given that just no. The Brits invented the English language. Remember who actually invented the English language, with the key word there being English language. For example, the word colour. COLOUR. Let's just get very, very clear on that. Very clear. Enough said. And I rest my case. Oh, it sounds like Harris Head has stopped again. Let's reboot. Let's reboot Harris. There we go. Why is he only playing about 5 songs? Playlist massive. It's enough to do a 5-hour stream. I have colour wrong. No, do you know that, seriously, and I kid you not, this is true. This is true. Colour, the word, the way we write colour is correct. It comes from a medieval, where the guys in medieval England were paid by the letter to write words. And when they wrote words, they got paid by the letter. So they added these letters in, so LOUR, so they got additional pay. Now what happened is when the Americans adopted the English language, let me just say English language, not American English, English language. When they adopted the English language, they couldn't be bothered to write all the words because they got the spelling wrong. So as a result, they said, oh no, let's misspell all of this for just for giggles. 1, it'll annoy the English, and 2, we'll have to use less ink. And that's a true story. You speak American. Yeah, you do speak American. Colour is German. Colour is English. Fußgängerzone, that is German. It seems to be going a fabulous job at annoying the English. Oh, the English don't need any help to be annoyed. Come on. Anybody that's not English must know that the English need zero assistance in being annoyed about anything. Have you seen the leadership of the country? Now, I'm not going to get into any political debate, but when you have got a country that is led by a team of Muppets, literally Muppets, you know, like off of Fozzie Bear and Kermit, then you're always going to be grumpy. And yet, I know the Americans, they were led by an Oompa Loompa, but it was mainly just him. We've got an entire team of them. English are like #1 in being wind-up merchants. Accepted. I'll accept that one. It can be that way sometimes, can't it? Oh look, I can hit a zombie. Thank you. We're still miles off, aren't we? The weather is never right. No, the weather, not true. The weather can often be right. The weather can often be right, just never where we are. Often the weather is right. The weather is, oh, look at that weather over there. Oh, look, they've got lovely weather there. Oh, it's massive, beautiful weather over there. But where we are, no, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too chilly, it's too snowy, it's too wet, it's too dry, all of that. But even if, right, they've said on the Monday, oh, I love the weather in Spain. It's such wonderful weather in Spain. I'm just making Spain up. Just pick a random country. I love the weather in Spain. And then the Gulf Stream brings that weather up to us the next day. Oh, it's a bit hot, isn't it? It's true. It's true. But the fact is, it's also true. It's actually correct statement. We don't lie. We just verbalise the truth. That's how we roll. The weather is perfect if your best friend is a frog. I'm just going to leave that there. Literally, I'm just going to leave that there. And say nothing more on the matter. Other than kill a spider. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Is it really always sunny in Philadelphia? Because I've seen the Tom Hanks movie and it did rain once. Unless you're a fan of sports. We're on a flipping island. We are on an island. We are on an island. And as a result, we're also on an island with a really, really, really weird weather system. We shouldn't have the weather that we've got. The problem is, the British Isles, they should be as cold as Norway, but we're not. And the reason we're not as cold as the Nordic countries, which are, you know, if they get 5 degrees, they're out in their, you know, underwear. The reason we're not is because that Gulf Stream comes whipping up from the equator and brings with it a very weird set of weather systems that means, okay, one, it's not so cold, except when it's proper cold, and two, the water around the British Isles is warmer than it should be, especially on the western side. The eastern side is like proper cold, like break the ice before you get in at Scarborough type stuff. But also it brings with us a really mad weather system where we get rain and all kinds of stuff when we shouldn't. So it's not our fault, it's the Gulf Stream's fault. Which is basically the point I was trying to make there. And that's just true. Grats on the stone rank. It's a nice green. It's mostly green. It's getting a little bit grayer, unfortunately, but it is mostly green. Colour, armour, minimise behaviour, centre, see centre. The R and the wrong way round. Aluminum. Right, don't you even start me with aluminum. Don't you even... No, in fact, don't. I'm not even going there. I'm not even going to aluminum. Seriously. Seriously. Look at a periodic table. Look at a periodic table. And by periodic table, I mean the actual original periodic table made by Menzel all that time ago, who made a periodic table, and he put the symbol AL, and underneath it, he wrote the word aluminium. Repeat after me, Americans. Repeat after me. Aluminium. I'm a science teacher, for goodness sake. I know what I'm talking about. Aluminium. And as a result, you're saying it wrong. Aluminium. Thank you, Emma Owl Lady. Elrose, thank you very, very much for the bits. T Rose Macaroon, thank you for the follow as well. I quite like macaroons. It's been ages since I've had a macaroon. When was the last time anybody had a macaroon? In the chat, when was your last macaroon? Love a macaroon, me. Aluminium. Alu. So Al, like Al Bundy. You, as in you are saying it wrong. Minium. Easy. Last year, too long. Dark Halo, you've not missed it. We're still rolling. We're still rolling. I always end up going too long, don't I? People complain that I stream too long. So we're not quite there yet. We're not quite... Why did I press that button? But at the moment, we're basically... Is this... I don't know. Is this officially xenophobic we're being right now? I don't think so. This isn't being xenophobic, is it? We're just... Sulfur. See, sulfur. Sulfur. Queen. Come on. I'm a science teacher. Sulfur with an F. With a F. PH. Sulfur. Again. Look at the periodic table. The original. Oh. What are you people like? You're just making me cross now. Sulfur. There we go. Yeah, we're correcting everyone. That's not xenophobia. It's actually public assistance, isn't it? Just because our American friends are a little bit special needs on spelling doesn't mean that, you know, we're being xenophobic. They just need help. They need assistance on their stuff. We're doing it for free as well. That's what I like. Theatre. Thank you, Dark Halo. You're going to go and enjoy your cilantro. Sorry, that's tickled me. Oh, dear. Yeah, you go and enjoy the cilantro. Oh, and sorry, just whilst I'm on the subject, courgette. It's a courgette. It is not a zucchini. It is a courgette. Who on earth calls a courgette a zucchini? Really? And yet a third time, really. And eggplant? Don't even get me started on the eggplant. It is aubergine. Aubergine. There we go. Now everybody knows exactly what it is they're eating when they have a moussaka. Which, if you don't know what moussaka is, it's a bit like lasagna, but it uses aubergine instead of pasta. I think this is like a public service, you know, isn't it? And it's made with lamb. Good point, Dad. It is made with lamb because they're not big on beef in Greece. Quite true. Quite true. What's the hottest pepper I've ever eaten? Asked Christine Marie. Actually, I know. I've had a ghost pepper, and it wasn't very nice. Now, I'm actually quite good at hot. It's not capsicum. Christine Marie, don't go there. Seriously, you. Yeah, I had ghost chili, and it was hard. Is what as in not hard as in I had to chew it and I couldn't get my teeth and I broke my teeth, but the ghost chili was really quite difficult to swallow. So yeah, I can handle Scotch bonnets and all of that kind of stuff. I don't have too much of a trouble with that. Probably the last 5 years I've started to feel the effect a little bit more, but the ghost chili, I thought I was going to die. And what was worse is the next day I probably died even more than I did, because I spent the entire morning doing the dance of the flaming buttholes, and that's not what anybody needs on their life. A little too much visualization there for you, I appreciate, but it's true. I want to go down now. How am I going to get down? I need to go and get more cobble. Where's the shortest drop? That's the shortest drop, right. Let's get some more cobble. Lou roll in the fridge. Seriously, it wouldn't even come close. Would not even come close to helping me out. Trust me on this one. Ghost chilies should be like a class A drug. They're horrible. Burning Ring of Fire, beyond all Burning Ring of Fires. Just horrible. And people that eat them for pleasure. Why would you even do that to yourself? Seriously. That's not pleasurable. Oh, look, it's starting to come along. Okay, right. People looking at that like that, and this is not intentional. Carolina Reapers. No, that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Looking at that, people that know, is anybody even ever so slightly reminded of Windsor Castle? It's not intentional, but there is a vague reminder there of Windsor Castle. Slightly different colour. But, I definitely see Windsor Castle looking at that. Interesting. Wasn't deliberate. Not remotely so. But I'm quite happy. You see a castle, you don't know which one it is. You know what, Carla? I'm just glad you see a castle, because if you'd have seen something else, I've done my job badly, haven't I? Right. Let's get myself back up here. I think there was a 2-block gap, wasn't there? Yes, there was. Okay, we're good. Where's that? Let's go around that side. You see Windsor Council too. Thank you, Emma Owley. Thank you, ER. Thank you, Miss Seeley, for allowing me to not think that I've gone completely mad. Winter is leaving. No more winter, please. Texas can't handle winter. It's quite hot over there. I've never been to Texas. I've been to quite a number of American states, but I've never been to Texas. Other than I flew through Dallas, but I never left the airport, so I don't suppose that really counts, does it? But yeah, so I kind of flew through Fort Worth, but other than that, never been to Texas at all. I've been to a lot of other places though. But yeah, it's quite hot, isn't it? Make the castle pink. Christina Marie, what are you suggesting? Cinderella's castle. Or make it out of granite. That wouldn't do. That's just rude. That's an insult to castles, is that? I may use unusual textures and tones within this build. That's all I'm saying. Over the course of however long it takes us to make it. Which could be a while, couldn't it? Let's face it. One storm, which storm? The last one that left folks in the dark and without... Yeah, there was a fairly significant storm. Fairly significant storm. We're nearly there, peeps. We're nearly there. As a fully qualified butcher, I can confirm cottage pie is made with beef and shepherd's pie is made with lamb. Malvanius, you are absolutely on the money, as I would expect you to be. Not only are you a fully qualified butcher, but you are an absolute authority on all things Disney Princess. Which I believe actually is one of the modules in Butcher College, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. This chat's making you hungry. Yeah, I get that. Look, we nearly got round to it. We nearly got round to it. Did I pick up any? Yes, I did. Let's get some andesite in here as well. That's going to block out my exit, but that's fine because we're all good. You like that GPS allows you to watch your sushi burrito get closer? I tell you what, that picture of the sushi burrito was insane. Much love for the sushi burrito. A-star, I bet you did, Mel. I bet you did. You're the kind of guy that would definitely, absolutely, probably overnight cram on that one, right? Fried chicken and potato salad. Potato salad, I like nice potato salad. Definitely. Just one more. We can get there. We can get there, people. Any Cumbrians? Are you from up Cumbria way, Emma? Is that where you're from? Pretty much the opposite end of our little green island, to me. Good lamb beef mix. No need to cram for it. You just owned it. You lived off a gyro when you were in Crete. Okay. And I Nothing wrong with that. Crete's. Have I been to Crete? Have I been to Crete? I think I have been to Crete. Cumberland pies, casserole with round beef and vegetables, topped with mashed potato, breadcrumbs, and melted cheese. You are making everybody proper hungry, Mal, right? Everybody's like, you're from Lincolnshire. Lincolnshire, okay. Not so far from the Midlands. It's Lincolnshire. It's not quite the Midlands, but pretty close. I was in Lincoln a couple of years ago now, what with off of lockdown and stuff. Going around Lincoln Castle and stuff like that. And I've spent many a day in Skeggy. I think we're nearly done. We're just almost around to level. Now, obviously, we're not stopping at level, but we're almost around to it. I was beginning to think we're never going to get there. Americans not big on lamb. Is that... I don't know if lamb's that common over there, because it costs quite a lot to export it to you, doesn't it? I think, lamb. And you've got so much available beef so close. I think you just don't get it quite so much, do you? Right, so we got there, people. We got all the way to the heights, which is good. Let's shoot things with hats. You miss National Trust houses. Unicampus has 1,600 old house. Really? Wow. There's some really awesome National Trust sites that you can wander around the UK. Really good stuff. I agree with you. National Trust membership for the win. Inner city folk don't enjoy lamb, right? Okay. But you American country folk do you? When I ate meat, I used to enjoy lamb very much. Frowning Fawn? Frowning Fawn? Oh my goodness. Frowning Fawn. K-Mash, Sofa, Max Money, Repier, Money's Logic, Procrave, Real Science, Specular US, Mini-Me and Schwelmy. Say thank you to Frowning Fawn. Frowning Fawn, thank you so much. You're an absolute legend. Absolute legend. Thank you. I'm really appreciate that. Oh, I've just remembered. Crete. I have been to Crete. I've been to Crete because that's where the Samaria Gorge is, isn't it? Crete. Yes, because I walked the Samaria Gorge. I knew I'd been to Crete. I thought I'd got confused. All the islands sound the same. Yes, but I've walked the Samaria Gorge, which is amazing. Can everybody hear that? I love that alarm. That's so cool. It just makes me smile. It just makes me smile. Oh, I love it. That's so funny. Right, that's replacing Sigh just for a little while, cause it can. Oh, sorry, it just makes me giggle, that sound. It just makes me giggle. I love it so much. Right, brilliant. Thank you so much for that, Frowning Fawn. You're really very kind. Those 10 people, really grateful for you. Thank you. Max Money AWA, thank you so much for the follow as well. We are just about ready. I've had a good one. Should we have a quick look, see what we've done? Let's go into creative and just have a look. See what we've done. See if we've actually made any impact whatsoever on the build. So before we started, we had one tower and just a little bit of the rock. Now we've got 2.5 towers because This tower's going to come up maybe another 10 blocks. And we've got our rocks coming around the side a little bit more. So I think it's starting to come together. Let's just F1 that. And hopefully you can kind of see the shape that I'm trying to get there. I think. Yeah, that's looking all right. Let's just come on top and let's do our sign off. Brilliant, guys. Thank you so much for coming along. Now remember, I'm not streaming this Friday because it's not a Friday stream. I'm not streaming next Tuesday. I'm taking a bit of time off just to recharge the batteries, and I'll be back streaming again sometime after that. But have a really, really, really awesome Easter, everybody, because I may not speak to you unless you're in the Discord, in which case I might well speak to you. But if you're not in the Discord, well, one, why not? But two, have a wonderful, wonderful Easter time. I really hope you have a good one. And I think it comes to us to decide who it is we're going to go and plant who it is big fat avo fart on. Who should we go to? Is there anybody that we've been to before? Actually, I am going to go and do Lime because I want you to see what he's doing. I want you to see what Lime is doing because he's doing some great stuff, is Lime. So
Reload.
At the moment, I love what he's doing at the moment. So I'm going to do Lime. Let's get my raid button. Nope, that's not working. Oh well, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. So let's go slice Lime. He's doing some Minecraft data pack programming on the fly. Can we get the Discord in the chat? Emma would love that. Everyone, let's come and say hello to Lime. It's and we'll give him a good old Avo welcome. And I really, really, really am going to miss you next week. But you know, and I'll see you the next time we get on a stream, and we'll do some Streamlootsy stuff and stuff like that. Really brilliant to see you. Thank you so much for coming along, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. You take it easy. Bye.
Oh god, I can't see. I can't read. Who's there? All my windows are behind other windows. Hey, it's Avo!
Yay.
There we go. Hello. Thank you so much for that, man. Hope you're doing good. Slicer, we're here. Open up. Perfect. Slicer has been banished. It's me now. Potentially
Avomance
better.
Ep01 raid.
Awesome. Christina Marie, thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you.
Yay.
Thank you also, Frowning Fawn, Zen41, King E. No, wait, Blue Kingfisher for the follows. And thank you, King E, for the sub, which hasn't popped up yet, but I'm sure will. There it is. I still have Slicer's scars, I'm sure. Okay. So for all of you who are coming in from Avos, from Avos stream now, I hope you had a wonderful stream, by the way. This has a connection to Avomance. How do you like your notch apple early? I haven't been on Legacy since then. Yes, so this, what we're looking at is kind of vaguely compass shaped. This idea of this data pack is sort of my interpretation of the one-line description that I got from Avomance when he kind of pitched what became the Great Minecraft Scavenger Hunt to me way back and asked if I wanted to join. So my brain went a completely different direction with that idea, and this is what's going to become my interpretation of what I thought it might be. L, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Much appreciated. And thank you for the follow as well. And Dark Halo, thank you for the follow. Awesome, thank you. How am I doing? I'm doing good. So, none of the game is implemented yet. We've been working for several hours here to try to get a consistent generation of this structure on 00 in a random world where we know nothing about the terrain. This should place in a reasonable manner at 00. Yeah. Our white cat was here, who is basically never in my studio, but he was here earlier and chilled out with the stream a bit. Hey, and thank you for the shout out. If you don't know Avomance, you should go check him out. He's another of the fantastic legates. Dragon, thank you for the follow. And right now we're in the state where it's supposed to place this at 00 in the world when we restart it, but it just didn't. Thank you for the hype train. Level 2 going. Nice. And something is wrong and I have no idea what.
A hype train with no cats. Someone summon them with meows.
I'm very confused. So we've been spending most of the stream looking at code like this. And it's supposed to run this tick method, and I don't know that it is. And then the tick method is supposed to add a tick, and tick is very 0. Oh, unless we... Oh no, we went to mode 1. Oh, I'm silly. We went past it. Why didn't we get teleported? Interested to see what you thought everything would be like. I can tell you kind of what the idea of for this game is, and you can see what the differences and the commonalities are, where it sort of differs and not. So the idea is a hive train with no cats, and with some of them with meows. Nice. I didn't hear that, but I heard the point redemption. Maybe it's just behind or something. Weird. The thinking stream, it kind of is in a way, but we've been doing a lot of data pack coding and testing stuff too. Here's the thing. This structure is kind of a compass thing. The structure is just placeholder, but whatever. Is going to be placed at 00 in the world. Teams are going to be getting their direction according to the compass. So one team will be the team north, probably just assigned a color to. One will be east, one will be west, one will be south. When the game starts, the teams get teleported a number of thousands blocks. 10,000 blocks comes to mind, but I want to make it configurable. Off in their direction. The game then auto-generates a list of items that you are required to craft or obtain in some way through just vanilla Minecraft mechanics. These items will probably be a mix of somewhat difficult items, some easier items. I have another minigame called Chosen where there's already a list of kind of difficulty of obtaining items, so we'll probably pull from there. The way to win the game is to get back to the center and throw down your team's items on this pad. Or even just getting there and having them in your inventory might do.
Yay.
So basically, the core structure of the game is exactly the same as the Scavenger Hunt. It's like, get thrown out into the world, bring back items to spawn. The main difference is that this is a reusable data pack that generates this challenge every time. And it's workable in any world and is based off of vanilla Minecraft mechanics. So it becomes a knowledge check on Minecraft mechanics and a strategy on how much do I push to get to spawn versus how much do I search around and craft and do stuff where I am to obtain the items. Whereas the Scavenger Hunt is a follow clues, solve problems, puzzle kind of thing in a custom world. So while the structure is the same, the challenge is completely different. That's the idea. But we're still kind of in the set up the world phase of this, because the technical challenge of just making this be a reusable data pack is sizable. So I don't know why this ran. Maybe I just didn't. Let's make the reset function real quick here, because I'm going to be resetting it also, I think. So that's going to be reset everything. thing, start over. Which is basically just going to be scoreboard objectives remove. I'm going to remove every piece of state and kill all the entities, basically. Type equals armor stand. Type equals area effect. Those are unlikely to just exist in the world, so we'll just kill them. And then reload, and then function CQ reset. What I'm hoping for here is that I get teleported to one of these at 0, but that doesn't appear to be happening. Rip. Objectives, set display sidebar. Oh wait, I need to do reload. Duh. Still nothing. God dang it. Okay, but now they exist. And mode is 1. So it's gone through the entire cycle, it just hasn't teleported me. Why? Probably because it hasn't created the area effect cloud, I guess. No. Okay. It failed to create the thing. Okay. So my attempt at making something that locates the thing on the right height has completely failed. Maybe we don't kill this thing and see where it ends up. It might be that we just need to wait a tick in between these. Might absolutely be the case. Or this might just be not viable. I don't know. Trisha, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, thank you. And while I'm looking at that window, welcome Mir Pancho. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so it's probably placing the structure at the bottom of the world right now. Let's go check. -2, 0 maybe. No? Okay, it hasn't done that either. I guess it just failed then. Yeah, it hasn't placed anything, so it's supposed to end up here, because in this world, 0, 0 is in the middle of the ocean. And so that's one of the problems that we've been dealing with here. So, okay, this thing needs to work if it's in the middle of the ocean. It needs to work if it's in a really weird mountain. It needs to work in the middle of the jungle. We seem to have a pretty good thing, but now we're just trying to find the right height to place it. Which almost worked and now isn't working at all. Great. I am going to go back to the first idea I had, I think, which is split this apart. Which means we have to move all of these by 1 tick, but that's fine. Tag when summoning the armor stand should be in quote. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Ooh. Thank you. Good point. Yeah, that would make it not work. But why? Okay, so the probably this entire summon command fails then. That would do it. Let's try that. I'm gonna also get myself out of the area, because it's kind of important that the thing works even if I'm not in that range. Tag doesn't need to be in quotes? Totally does, doesn't it? It's a string. It's a list of strings. Oh, so yeah, okay, so it automatically becomes that? Let's try anyway. Thought that was changed. Maybe no, I guess it wasn't. that obviously didn't do anything. Okay,